Alright, so, second vlog of the day. Okay, so, today, pretty similar, quite a bit of voices, quite a bit of paranoia, quite a bit of, a lot of ideas flying through my head. So listening to music earlier, really what kept going through my head was, a voice was explaining to me that the songs that I was hearing were popular because they reflected the opinions of Illuminati members that are powerful enough to. So basically, the popular music follows a certain, if it's good enough to listen to the song all the way through and it's very engaging, then there is a certain formula. Okay? Now that formula makes us want to listen to it. It is pleasurable to listen to, depending on who we are. Depending on what genre we like. There's a different formula for every genre. But the artists for each one of those genres are chosen, and they are given these ideas, and they are given these words to say, this is how we feel. This is how these people feel that don't want to expose themselves because they don't want to die. They don't, they're so powerful that they can just give other people their ideas and their thoughts and how they feel about life. And have them make songs so that the whole world will know who they are and freaking think about things the way they do because they're listening to the music and listening to the lyrics and getting engaged in it. So, that's just an example of one of these conversations that goes through my head. Essentially, that's why aren't there so many more musicians in the world? If there are these simple formulas they exist. I mean, it's proven that the formulas to music exist, that there is a certain way to make it good, that people will listen to it and enjoy it, and musicians learn these formulas. And it seems that certain ones are being prevented from it because they're not chosen, and those individuals are targeted. They're targeted. They are taken away. Their power, their ability, their passion, everything is taken away by mental illness. Electronically induced mental illness. And there are many factions of the Illuminati. They're just like us, just like you and me. They're just unbelievably powerful. They have the power to put a thought into your head with technology. They have a power to make you feel any bodily sensation, any emotion, with not just the touch of a button, but with the touch of a button that makes the machine do it and transmit that into your head. Now, how, you might ask? Well, let me ask you this: if there are people who have known about the technology, like these headphones, for example, for let's say hundreds of years, all right, they've known about it for hundreds of years and they kept it a secret. They were very, very smart scientists hundreds of years ago. Loved electricity, loved exploring all of it. In fact, let's even go this far. Let's say they discovered electricity hundreds and hundreds of years before Benjamin Franklin ever flew his key on the kite string and got hit by lightning and he was all excited about that story. Let's say they just said, well, we like Benjamin Franklin, he's a member of our society, so we're going to give him credit for discovering electricity. We decide it's time that the whole world knows about electricity. And that is for every scientific invention and discovery that's made known to the mainstream public, mainstream society. Is being revealed slowly over time. Now, one of the reasons that so much has been revealed in such a short time recently is because, well, the integrated chip has been revealed. Digital computing has been revealed, and that allows us to create a lot of things. Nanotechnology is another recently revealed thing. So here's the thing, alright? So you ask, well, how can these people put thoughts into my head if I don't know they're doing it? Or make me feel a thing, or make me hallucinate? I think you're crazy. I think that you are nuts. And, I understand that, but here's the thing. Alright, so how hard would it be? Okay, so bear with me. How hard would it be for someone very powerful, to take a nanobot, a specifically designed robot, smaller than any of the cells in your body, I mean, essentially microscopic next to one of the cells in your body. And this robot, this system of robots has the components and the infrastructure to build nanoscopic cybernetic infrastructure that interacts with your nerve endings, that interacts with your brain's synapses. At any given time. I mean, they're floating through your bloodstream. I mean, they're not going to cause a stroke unless there's a lot of them, which it's only going to take a few thousand with the components, and then the nanobots are self-destructing as well. So, they're gone, and your kidneys filter them out, and then they're gone. They're out of your body. Bye. They're no trace. They're just the trace metals that we find in all water. The trace metals that we find in our air. That's how undetectable they are, unless you have electron microscope, which would also destroy these tiny robots. So, really, what we're dealing with here is, it's a lot, man. And these are the thoughts that go through my head on a daily basis. And what I'm saying is that, these voices that I hear, these bodily sensations, these threats, these death threats, this war between the Illuminati, because they are people like you and I. You've got you've got people that believe we should have a just a peaceful world where we all just love each other and give one another hugs. And there are people who believe we should experiment on one another. There's the transhumanists. There are the people who really truly believe in God. That believe, God really made everything. There are atheists. There's obviously at that point of enlightenment, there is no, everyone has access to all of the information that we know. So it's really a choice of moving forward with the future of humanity, and that is where the war arises. Is how do we move forward with the future of humanity? Well, most people don't think about this. Most people don't have the information to think about this, the knowledge. So I've been given all of this information. I have been for the past few years, and it continues every day. I am exposed to a little bit more of this war between the Illuminati. And I guess that's all I'm going to share for now. I want to keep these videos pretty short. I could, like I said, I could talk for days, and I will over time. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for listening. Any questions, comments, anything to say? If you like it, subscribe. If you don't, if you made it through this far, tell me why. Tell me feedback. I love comments. Feedback's always good. So if you've had similar experiences, please, I encourage you, I urge you to reach out and to let me know. Anyway, thanks and have a good day.